In today's video, we will be taking a look at 5 NFT-based games that you can play while lying down on the couch, because all of these games are available on your smartphone. These games that we picked have an upward trajectory for this year, despite the bear markets that we're currently facing. So if you don't want to miss out, you better watch the entire video. As always, we do want to give a disclaimer and mention that this is not a financial advice. We're not financial advisors, so make sure you're always doing your own research and making your own decisions. Let's begin. These are the top 5 NFT games that we can play on mobile phones, specifically on Android. Apple friends, don't worry because some of these games will also be available on iOS, so it's best to stay up to date with announcements. But friends, let's go over the top 5 list so you can start playing some games on your mobile device. But before we start, a swift note. You can also have the opportunity to play these games on the computer. But like I said, let's move on to the first game on our list today. Number 1. AXIE Infinity. I guess the best way to start this list is by talking about the best NFT mobile game right now. Yes, we're talking about AXIE Infinity. We want to pay tribute to what this NFT game did on the platform. Now, even the mainstream is talking about NFT games just because of AXIE Infinity's influence. Needless to say, the gameplay, early mechanics, and everything associated with AXIE Infinity makes it a prime candidate for the overall crypto gaming space. With some significant updates to come such as AXIE Infinity Origins as well as AXIE Infinity Land, it's easy to assume that they will continue to perform well in the mainstream scene. So many exciting things are happening in AXIE Infinity. They are at the top of the charts for a reason. So when it comes to the best NFT mobile game, we need to keep AXIE Infinity on the list. But having said that, let's move to the second of the list now. Number 2. The SANDBOX. The best game to follow up AXIE Infinity is none other than the second most popular game in the cryptoverse scene right now. Yeah, we are indeed talking about the SANDBOX. This game is a personal favorite of ours. Here, we will see some footage of the actual game of the player in their virtual world. And you've probably noticed that it's very similar to Minecraft, and that's because, honestly, it's comparable to the project. It has many similarities. You can continue creating your own environment and continue to earn passive income from the content you develop. And it's also playable on mobile, so we'd recommend you continue to learn more about the SANDBOX metaverse. Of all the other games on the list we're discussing today, this one has probably the most potential to grow and become a massive game. Simply because the project involves a lot of big companies and influencers like Snoop Dogg, deadmau5, The Walking Dead, the video game company Atari, and so much more. We highly recommend that you check out the SANDBOX metaverse. We put the link in the description for you. Hey, if you're liking this video so far, remember to subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to enable the notifications so you'll be alerted whenever we post a new video. Number 3. Crop Bites. Now for the third game on our list, we have Crop Bites. Crop Bites is a very interesting game, very similar to Farmer's World. I remember when Stardew Valley came out, and there was a sudden explosion of farming simulation games on Steam. So now, the developers of Crop Bites are capitalizing on nostalgia from the fans of these games. Crop Bites is getting more and more popular at the moment. It has 450,000 total downloads from the Play Store. It has been featured by several crypto-based webzines, and it's currently being backed by the Polygon Network, Draper Dragon, AU21 Capital, Master Ventures, AV Star Capital, Builders Tribe, and so much more. So if you've ever played this type of farming game, it's pretty obvious how this works, right? You can just go ahead and build your area using the Tron Network or TRX token, and then you can go ahead and create your own environment. It's really great. You will get different amounts of resources from your various plots and farms. As you can see on the screen, this is a crop of corn, and you can continue selling the resources you have built up in the game to continue to gain TRX tokens. And the Tron network and especially its blockchain ecosystem is pretty lucrative at this point. We believe that many excellent projects will be built on this blockchain. So for this reason, we would love to recommend this type of game if you are someone who likes this farming simulation style of game. This game is not for everyone, but don't worry because we have 2 more games on this list. So let's move on to them. Number 4. Gods Unchained. The fourth game for today is called Gods Unchained. Now, we need to ask this game because it's a great game developed by the staff and engineers of Riot Games. These people know their stuff. They know how to create a successful game. You don't believe me? You've probably have heard of League of Legends, right? Did you know that they are the people behind that game? So that's how legit this video game company is. They have a pretty great resume, right? You can see behind the graphics and mechanics of the game. It's fascinating and fun to play. And despite our bear market, we believe it still has a lot of potential. So if you like to play card games like Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, this is definitely the game for you. But now, we have to move on to the last game on our list. Number 5. NINNEKO. For our last game, we will talk about a game called NINNEKO, which will also be available on mobile. It's almost the same as AXIE Infinity. This is a turn-based strategy game that you will see on the screen here. The official website says that NINNEKO is the leading edge of NFT games that combines idle RPG gameplay and breeding system. You can earn money from the game by summoning, breeding, and trading NINNEKOs on the marketplace. There's also a staking mechanism for their native token called Nino on the NINNEKOs themselves, since they are all unique NFTs. And the players can also trade game items with other players. So those three are the significant ways to earn income from NINNEKO. The game has performed well so far, and its economy is doing well too. A lot of people are involved, and we do think the game has a lot of potential in general, going forward with regard to what the team wants to do. If this is a game you enjoy playing, we highly recommend checking out NINNEKO. We think the current revenue potential is outstanding, especially in terms of its breeding mechanics. So if you're looking for a fun game with great rewards, this may be the game for you. And that will be our list for now. We are very excited about all these incredible games and what they can do in the near future. Many of the games that made it to the list of top 5 mobile games today will have significant updates that we believe will explode into the mainstream. So we are keeping these 5 games on our radar, and we hope that you should too. That's our video for today. We hope you like it. So what do you think about these 5 very entertaining mobile-based play-to-earn NFT games? Are you interested in trying out any of them? And for those who have already tried some of these games, what are your experiences with them? Share them with us in the comment section below. Well, that's all for now. This is Investment Tribe. See you again tomorrow. Keep in mind to like, share, and subscribe.